surgery and like understand like, hey, you got to be there. You stop everything in your life to stop, and none of that world matters. Like, literally take it all, and I'm just want to be here mentally and emotionally for my family. And I'm thinking, how in the world after that do you pull yourself together to then start focusing, like, number one, on your family to recover mentally and emotionally and get over that PTSD, and and that then start functioning to pay your bills. Like, how do you, oh my gosh, man.
It took me about 2 years, brother, before I really started functioning again. In fact, I can say this, man, and I'm being very vulnerable here, man, is that,
this is hard to talk about, man.
Yeah. I got to the point, dude, that I didn't even know if I wanted to be on this earth anymore, man,
Yeah.
And, but I had the kids, and then, it's just like, I got to press forward, brother. And that's what I did. And, and I was very blessed to meet my wife now, Joyce.
It's amazing.
We met. Yeah. And, we had,
came to breakfast
together and some ice cream.
Yeah, we did. That was awesome. Came to Louisville, and you got to meet your family and hang out a little bit and talk life, family, and a little bit of business. And got a great family, man, and it's incredible that you are where you are today.
And what happened on that, Bo, is after that, when I got remarried, before I got married, I was still living in Springfield, and she lived in Germantown, where I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of funny thing is that she said, if you want to marry me, you got to move to Germantown.
Well, what do? You moved to Germantown.
Yeah. So, and she had 2 kids, and then we had another one together, and we kind of created the Brady Bunch, dude.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. So I kind of got things refunctioning more back here on things, in the Germantown area, in the Dayton area. And what I did on that side of things, Bo, is I went very heavy back into the renovation side of things. Okay. Because again, that was kind of my background. I ended up, so you understand this, Bo, too. Then I went in to the point where I built it up, and I think I had at one time, it was 14 or 15 people working for me in the early 2000s. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing so early to mid 2000 range, we had 14, 15 people working for me. I had like 4 project managers doing multiple rehabs, and brother, I hated it. I'm
smiling because you can see me. People who are listening to the audio cannot see me, but YouTube audience can see this. I'm smiling because we've had these conversations, not recorded, of me just saying, "Oh my God, I hate my life," when I'm doing the rehab crap.
Yeah, it's, the thing is, dude, there's people can do it and do it well.
Oh yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it, but it's, you got to be in a position where you realize that if you're doing that, you're really not so much you're really a general contractor. Okay.
You really are.
And that's what I was doing. And I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. But, and really also, Bo, what I learned a lot from this too, man, is I built this team of people. And this is sad to say, but I couldn't stand most of them. Okay.
Yeah.
And I built this team of people that I really want around me. So here was the thing, man. After I went through everything I did, I built this team where I was basically going in my office, and I didn't even like going in my office. And I didn't like the team, the people around me.
People in your own business.
Yeah, 100%. So I had another life-changing thing happen to me. And then as I went in and finally got clarity of where I really wanted to go with things with my business.
And how did you get clarity?
So, I was the one
because you find yourself in these places where you're just like, oh my gosh, I hate this about this. I hate this and I don't like this and I don't like what I'm doing. And getting clarity and getting that clarity, that could be a difficult task.
Oh, dude, it was, and it really came down to, a lot of it came from my wife. Okay. Because she was like, Jerry, something's got to change on things. You got to, she gave me a lot of clarity on where I was at. And then I went to, some experts on things. And then I started looking at this and I said, wait a minute. I mean, it's all about me. Okay. So basically, Bo, what I was looking at was, here I was up here doing all these activities, creating revenue for everybody to ride this wave. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, whoa. And then I realized that, if I stop doing those activities, these people aren't going to be paid, when it really should be opposite of that.
That's a huge weight to be carrying on you.
Dude, it was huge. And it was hard to let go, because I built a business there that we were doing some pretty big volume of numbers and stuff, but I decided to make a change, and it took several months to do it. But we ended up cleaning house, and we ended up at that time probably getting rid of 50-60% of the people. And then as of today, all those people that were originally with me towards the beginning are all gone. And yep. Now I've got, like Ashley, I think you've met before. She's been with me over 7 years and stuff, but we changed everything. We changed the whole business, and really just rebuilt the whole thing. And it's, it was amazing what I went through. It was such a transformation on that side of things and the business side, but it also helped me out tremendously on the personal side too, because I was, what I was doing there, Bo, I was out working my ass off for everybody else. And if I stopped production on things, they didn't get paid. And I thought, this is crazy. I'd be better off working for someone. Okay.
And how many people you think are